on a team in Phoenix that we traveled as far west as Tolleson and as far east as Superior. We went everywhere to all of his games. The car that we had at that time was the first car that I remember us having was a 27 Chevrolet. And then the next car was a 1936 Oldsmobile straight 8. And the next car was a Pontiac. And he had that Pontiac up until the time that I went in the Marine Corps in 1951, 52. And he worked hard. Never made a lot of money. At that time, at one time, he tried to buy the corner lot at 24th Street and Thomas, which the corner lot was 24th Street on the south and Thomas on the north, and the canal ran at an angle behind it, so it ran at Thomas and it touched off at 24th, and he wanted to buy that property, and they tried to figure out how they could afford it. It was full of mesquite trees, and later on it was sold, and that's where the Green Gables was made, erected right there. And you know, he was a cook all my life that I remember, except one time he worked for Salt River Power, or Salt River Water Users, and he also worked at Goodyear during the war. But most of the times he cooked. And one of his cooking sprees was he cooked for the prisoners of war, the Germans and the Italians at Papago Park, where they had the big concentration camp. And he was mad because they fed them guys steak and ham and bacon and stuff for breakfast and steaks for dinner and everything, and where the people was using war stamps to buy stuff, and we was eating horse meat.
On rations.
On rations. So I'm happy to say that my dad might have been a thief once in a while, because we had steak every once in a while that the Germans didn't get to eat. He carried them home with him. He didn't have no problem with that neither. When I was going to high school, no, not high school. When I was in grade school, they worked the prisoners along the canal banks and whatnot, cleaning the ditches. The Italians, they chased them with nightsticks, and the Germans, they chased them with shotguns. And I remember them very well. We used to, when I went to high school, we hitchhiked to school. My freshman year, and my sophomore year, I think I ended up buying a little old car that I thought I was making payments to, but the guy that sold me the car didn't want to take payments, so my dad found out about it, so my dad paid for mother and dad paid for the car, and I made payments to the guy that owned the gas station, and they turned around and gave the money back to my dad.
So you worked the car off.
I worked the car off. And that was a 1937 Ford. And so we drove that thing everywhere. Louise learned to drive in that car. And then that was the car that that I left at home when I went away in the Marine Corps in 1952.
I'll be darned.